Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading. We do, and in this reading we see finding, and here's the beautiful lady, really happy, and she's standing here and these butterflies are next to her, and she's kind of like grabbing or crossing her arms kind of in this pose and smiling. And finding means finding the love of your life, basically, or finding the career path or your life purpose, right? It's better to say life purpose and than simply a career. And well, she's found it, right? So in this reading, it may be love, it may be career, it's going to depend. And these readings could be switched, it's going to depend, and you'll know that. This reading's for any Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, and also anybody who just resonates with this reading. Yeah, that's how they are with general readings for sure. And we have grieving too. And interesting with this grieving card, we see these two women, and I think there's two, maybe there's three, yeah, maybe there's more people, but it's kind of hard to see that. But what's in front of this mirror, or this kind of, it's a dome, it's a cylinder, like a glass cylinder, is a huge butterfly. So this is grieving in order to have a new beginning, or grieving and then a new beginning. But with finding right after it, somebody definitely, you guys, your person is grieving. I'll read it as them, for a new beginning with you. It does really look like that. We have betrayal as well. So with the grieving here and this card, the Five of Swords, betrayal, it's maybe they grieved that they betrayed you, or it's possible this person has betrayed somebody else because just to come to you. Yeah, because they have found the love of their life, and it's kind of worth grieving and ending. Yeah, like a sacrifice for sure. The Joker's here, and in this particular deck, it's a woman wearing this long dress. She's standing in the rain, and the Joker is new beginnings. That's exactly what it is, much like the Fool. And she's standing there, and she's looking. She's standing in the rain, which is really interesting because she's really looking at her new beginning, though. And maybe there was some type of a cleansing, a purification, or a really rainy day, or some type of grieving in order to have that, right? The Bless card is here, and the Touch card. The Bless is what it is, and they're showing this kind of bowl with this kind of, it looks like a ritual, right? For sure, in order to like create a blessing or to bless something, so it may come true, of course, right? And the Touch card is here, and here's the hand, and I don't really want it to touch me, Sagittarius, right? You ever go out, you ever go on a date with somebody and you're like, don't touch me, right? And then you go home a little while later, right? Or you try to get home right away, right? Don't touch me, right? And so here's the hand, and the vines, or the stems, the roots rather, are, it's part of a plant. Interesting. And which talks about growth, right? It does. And the stars are above it, but the third eye is on the hand, and it almost looks like the third eye is on the hand. Somebody is like dreaming of your touch, or visualizing touching you, or yeah, that's exactly what's going on, right? And we do that sometimes. We do, and yeah, we'll share that with you, Sagittarius. We've done that before, right? Yeah. Every human on this planet has done that. I hope, right? Gee, I hope so. Let's see what we have for you guys today. And if you'd like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. I'm a Silva grad. They're accurate. And yeah, if you don't understand somebody, you don't know them, you don't trust them, or maybe just, kind of met them or something like that, haven't seen them in a long time, definitely get one of those. We do a tarot spread at the end. So you get two different divinations. So they both offer their own kind of insight, right? Of course, one is clairvoyance and one is the information that we see on the cards. And so you can get a psychic reading with Mystic Sense for a free one for 5 minutes. And then I have tarot readings. My calendar is below, and you can check that out. And also, if you want your natal chart read, oh goodness, that is the best in order to fulfill your life purpose. Yeah, it's a lot of empowerment through self-awareness that you can't find in a card reading. No, you can't, and you can't find really anywhere else. That's your life path, right? Your life map. And let's see, we have the Star here, and she's kind of washing herself, and she is, and it's healing, definitely. It's also inspiration and faith and hope. The star. It's a very spiritual card. It can be hope for a new beginning, and it can be somebody. It can be somebody definitely trusting their intuition with all the stars there. It definitely can, right? And we have the devil, and we see this couple on the bottom. You can't really see body. Well, you can a little bit, but they're chained, right? They're chained together, and this is restriction. And I'll show her head here because and here they are. It's hard to see them, but they're both devils too because they've been chained together, and the devil has them in captivity. And in this deck, that devil really talks about not every devil is the same in every deck. Not every devil is the same in the world. They're all similar, though. I feel like they are. And yes, they are. And but this is about temptation. Yeah, because and somebody's really like missing you, but they're tied to you. It's a soul contract, but they're tied in a way where I can't. It's hard for me to walk away. It's hard for me to like unchain myself, definitely, because we have finding. Yeah, and nobody walks away from what they have found as their true life purpose or their true life partner. And nobody does that unless they're a real fool. Which is that's been done before, but. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune is here, and we're talking about life purpose here, and this is fate and destiny right here, right? Yeah, your life purpose is easy once you kind of let your guards down and, trust that you're a divine person. It all changes. Instead of I'm limited, I'm just a physical person, or I'm not trusting myself, or, or you're, or you don't have enough confidence, right? That's all part of not trusting your own divinity for sure. And so, but fate and destiny sometimes steps in and, knocks you upside the head. It doesn't for everybody, though. Sometimes they have to really suffer to find their life purpose and their path. But the angels are trying to help out here. They're opening the book, like, wake up, see, it's in this book here, right? And the dragon, he also has he's kind of, I don't know if he's a dragon or a phoenix. It's hard to see him. It really is, but yeah, he's got the book open. We'll say he's a phoenix. And then of course, these other animals are down here. And the devil's here too, interesting, pulling that along. And that's what that means is that sometimes we kind of find out our fate and destiny in the hardest of ways. Yeah, and a lot of people do. They have to go to the school of hard knocks first, right? Yeah, they do. And the monkey is here, and the monkey's interesting because he represents playfulness, but he represents kind of being a fool too. Yeah, he does. So, yeah, interesting. All right, so we start the overall energy here, Sagittarius, is the Six of Pentacles, and we know it's about give and take. We do. It's about a few things. I mean, we could say that on a favorable note, because this reading is favorable. It's the main message here is something very beautiful, a blessing, right? And somebody's missing your touch or your third eye, right? Sagittarius, you have a third eye. Sagittarius, are you a Cyclops? Just kidding, right? And so they have a third eye, right? And so just kidding, right? And but they're missing your touch. And they're trying to bless this, I believe, because it's very spiritual. This is a very spiritual reading. And you might say, well, these are tarot cards, and they're kind of supposed to be, but still, not everyone is super spiritual. No, not everyone. The star is here, the Wheel of Fortune is here, and the devil is spiritual in a very difficult way. Yeah, he is, right? He was an angel originally, right? Baphomet, and then he, I don't know, he got like very egotistical, and so he went the wrong way. Yeah, he did. Okay, so we start here with the Six of Pentacles. The crossing energy is the star, and here's the Four of Cups. Something gets kind of your person grows bored of something, and because they found you, that's it. So they've rejected something over here, and we see him depicted pouring the cup out. Yes, right. He said, "I'm pouring out my favorite champagne. I'll do it just to show Sagittarius." Right. I mean, it's possible, right? And yeah, and so the Six of Pentacles shows this give and take situation, And here he is, and he just gave to these two beggars. He's giving to this other beggar, and he's holding the scales up, basically like, let me try to help, right? And kind of, why should I have everything, right? And he said, well, he actually said you have to work for it too. There's no real handouts, right? So right after he gives these beggars the money, he says, you better go get a job, or starts to study something here, so you can find your life purpose, right? And so this is about give and take, and the star is here, and the star sits in the challenge, or the crossing energy, and this is either hope and inspiration. I feel like your person has done something here. They grew bored of something and they gave it up, and they're having a lot of hope here for a new beginning with you. They're inspired, but that same inspiration is challenging them because they don't know the outcome here. No, they don't. And this person's been dreaming about you. Yeah, they have. And maybe they're doing kind of rituals over here, possibly to honor you, because we have touch right after that, and that is dreaming about your touch, or having dreams about touching you, or visions. Yeah, we can just have a vision. We don't have to be asleep, right? I have them. And yeah. So, we have the Queen of Pentacles sits in the past. It's possible this is an earth sign, or somebody with many earth placements in their chart. Could be somebody who's just really kind of earthy as well. They don't always have to be born under, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. We do have the devil next to it. That can definitely, kind of imply there's a Capricorn here. But the mindset here is restriction. And I want, like what this couple has down here, and they are chained. This person's chained to you like, I don't know, like, like a dog's chained to a fence or to the pole, when you go do your errands, right? Nowadays, people get to take their dogs along, right? That is very good about society, right? Isn't it? That is very good. And yeah, that's definitely an upgrade. And Four of Wands here, in the near future, you might be celebrating with this person. This is a celebration. This is a wedding. In this reading, it looks like it's a wedding, and it's some sort of celebration. And they're leaving. She's leaving here. And I guess the guy driving here is her husband. It does look like that. But in any event, the fours are about stability. And everything that's done here is to have something stable and kind of give and take. And, in the name of harmony, because the Six of Pentacles starts the reading. And, this is also a recognition. That's why your person's grieving, because they found you, right? We have the finding card. So it's recognizing you're their soul contract. You're their soul person. Not a contract, Sagittarius, but you're their soul partner. And the Four of Wands, we're going to get a card with it. Let's see what that, and the Fool. You see, this is, definitely a new beginning for something stable. This is going to come quite unexpected. The Fool is, he just gets up one day. Yeah, he does. He doesn't really have a plan. He's young. His attitude is like, well, it sounds good, so ciao, ciao, and wish me luck. His attitude's kind of like that. It's very fiery energy. This could be Aries, right? And Aries, Leo, and Sag, they just, it can be impulsive. All that fire, very fast energy can be impulsive. I think Sagittarius might be the worst one, maybe, and I don't want to say the worst one, but maybe the most impulsive. Let's see what we have about the devil. Let's see what we got. And we have the Nine of Wands here, and this is the wounded warrior, and this is like, I feel so restricted, but I'm going to hold on for this. I feel like here's the couple chained together. Yeah, here they are. I really want this badly, so I'm going to hold out for it. I'm going to fight for it. Even though I have a bandage on my head, your person was grieving, and they're still they're still coming for this. Yeah. And make sure you have your nice lotion, Sagittarius, because that touch card is some very nice, maybe, oil for your skin for sure. And that touch, your touch is important. Yeah, it is. And we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. It sits in the past. And, this person, this can talk about, they really believed in you in the past. Maybe you were married to them in the past, but, this person, and they could be rejecting a marriage as well. We have the Four of Cups, next to, adjacent, the Hierophant. But this person has a lot of faith in you because here is the star, or faith in you together. Yeah, you could say that's the same thing, but some people hear it differently a little bit. Ace of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen is already here. So, you know, and so the Ace of Swords with it, this sits in the mindset. This is clarity. This is also a new beginning, right? The Joker is a new beginning. The Fool is, yeah, for sure. And the Four of Pentacles. And this is the concern. I want to hold on to Sagittarius because I have found the love of my life. Yeah, it's very cool. Wheel of Fortune showing up in the environment and showing up with the Three of Cups. And in the environment, Sagittarius, looks like a reconciliation for you. It could be fate and destiny, and you meet this person. For some, you just meet them, and there's this joy, like, upon meeting them, right? Yeah, we've met people before where, you know, as soon as you meet them, you feel like you knew them. These are usually past life partners that we're unaware of until we, kind of learn about these things, right? Definitely could be a past life partner. I mean, the devil, can sometimes talk about a past life partner in a sense, for sure. Wheel of Fortune, if somebody's your fate and destiny, it's possible you were with them in a past life. It's definitely possible, yeah. And we have the Ten of Cups with the devil again. All right, so here's a couple chained, but they're not, making love on the ground. No, they're not. They're standing up, kind of like, just chained. And, this person, you're their happily ever after. This person is stuck on having you. Stuck on having you. Yeah, this is come hell or high water, I'm going to see Sagittarius. Yeah. And we also have the Six of Wands, topping the reading here in the potential outcome. It sits with the Seven of Cups reversed. There's no confusion here. This choice has been made. And because they have recognized you as their partner, they recognize you. The Six. Yeah, the Six of Wands is a recognition too, right? We can talk about public recognition, but for them, they have really recognized you for sure. And all the Sixes are recognizing, but this is recognizing too that their victory in love is with you. Yeah, just heard this song the other day, a salsa song, and he's talking about how to realize my dreams in love, my dreams of a partner, and he's singing to this woman. The door's open, and so he's definitely singing about that. I want to realize my dreams in love, and he's singing to this woman. He goes, "It's you." And that's really a beautiful song. It definitely is. And this song, it really describes the reading. Definitely does. It's a really beautiful reading, Sagittarius. When we see somebody dreaming about touching you or remembering your touch. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining me. Get your psychic reading on. And for sure, everything's below. And remember, your natal chart is your life path, right? It's the map to your true potential. And so also I will be pinning the May horoscopes. Still time to see that. Why not? We're only at May 13th. And that is going to be at the top of the comments. Yes. Thanks so much.